Everyone thinks I'm going to die on this trip. I'm currently heading to a place where everyone who loves me told me to not go. The warnings were endless.
你唔好去啊！你去啊，真係一有事啊，你真係害死最避人哋嗰個導遊一倒上咗部車，唔答你理由，佢埋交埋你都唔知啊！你識路咩？
他真的是這種人，我們沒有任何辦法補救。
係啊，邊個幫得到你啊？
你等於是把你的生命，
你嘅命仔放咗嗰度，
能不能信我們也不知道，你也不知道。
你冇咁嘅風險。
你要是去的話，就是膽大。
My mom and my brother gave me all the reasons why I shouldn't go. It's quite valid.
如果這次沒事，就說明你運氣好，下一次誰也不敢擔保。真係好恐怖㗎。
I'd get killed and have my organs harvested. I would get raped and become a baby machine.
甚至要打電話嚟，佢哋叫你取消佢啦，嗰啲錢唔好用啦。一個女仔去嗰啲唔係大城市嚟嘅，好落後嘅地方嚟。你去嗰啲地方，我驚半路俾人佢奸埋你，你一個女㗎，你啲人又相信人哋。
But what if they're wrong? What if I only meet kind people on the road? So here I am, on my way to the most rural area of China, the one place without cameras or consistent self-service, a place where everyone says I'm playing with death. What scared me the most is 6 hours with a stranger driving. Not where I was going, but getting there. The fear was real enough that I chose the expensive option. I gave up my deposit and rehired a female driver just to buy myself some peace of mind. I figured once I was there, I'll feel safer and could find another driver through the hotel. Even the night before, interesting. My friends were sending me videos of flooding roads and mudslides. But I went anyway. It's crazy, now it's 9 a.m. but the sun is just rising. And yesterday, I can still see the light until 10:30 p.m. So I thought I'd barely sleep, but anyway, I'm so stoked for today. I'm gonna edit some before I leave just cause I'm not sure where I'm going has internet. Currently, we're on our way to our first destination. It's a little town that we have to go through 4 mountains. My driver's name is Li Jie. She's quite funny. 新疆这边一般大多数大家是吃啥的呢？
羊肉、牛肉，没有肉新疆人不行，奶茶一天不喝头疼，所以新疆姑娘都胖胖的。
She also taught me that the most beautiful scenery here isn't at the destination, it's on the road. 哇，这个好漂亮，这是啥？
麦子割完以后，它的那片，
这太漂亮了。I kept saying wow for 3 hours straight until my driver was like, you need to stop saying. 哇，那是什么？
向日葵，我跟你说，那你看到那向日葵那个地方去。
这个好漂亮啊。
Nothing will prepare you for the ordinary war. If you're sitting waiting, you'll be waiting evermore. Living underwater, I just learned to hold my nose. Drinking from the fountain with 1,000,000 lonely souls. No one will prepare you for your loss of innocence.
I cannot believe humans built this. They carved this road right into the rock face and paved it nice and smooth. I slept majority of the time on the way, something I never could have done with a random male driver from the internet. We're passing a town that does not have traffic light, because it's shaped like this. Before we enter, the cop gave us this little card. It's saying that it's quite complicated to go up there to that little town. It's about 90 gongli, and you're not allowed to stop the car, and there's no gas station. Make sure you filled up before you leave. 慢慢的才能领略美景，快快的只会过错人生，所以好浪漫啊。This is the gas station right before we head into the mountain, so there are lots of cars here. She's telling me what their diet is usually like. They have milk with naan bread for breakfast. They have noodles or rice dish for lunch. And for dinner, usually they have barbecue. 哇，这个地方好漂亮啊！那些像森林一样的地方，好期待！我觉得这个地方好漂亮。
期待不期待？我不期待，你等下不要吼啊就行。
Though the distance quite short, but it takes more than 3 hours due to how narrow the roads are. As you can tell that it barely fits both cars. For the whole 7 hours, I was quite impressed by how beautiful the views are. Especially when you get to see the forest. That full view, wow, it's insane. I couldn't capture it, but you would know when you're here. You would know. I mean, just imagine if you're here with me. It's beautiful. And I love the fact I get to see horses, cows, and sheep on the way. This reminded me of California. It's kind of dry here. I checked into this place and the view was just I just arrived and this place looked insane. Can't compare the view to anything else. Like, wow, so pretty. This scared me though, like, is this moth? Because I don't like them. This is the bed. It's for 2 people, but it's just gonna be me. If you watched to here and want to keep supporting my journey, just like the video, and I'm really grateful for you to be on my journey. I'm thinking to host a retreat in China, and I would love to invite 10 people to come with me along the trip. If you want to come explore China with me, I have a form down below, and I will see you then. I'm gonna put my computer on one side, and the other side will be me in there. I am speechless. This place is just so pretty. It's raining. I still can't believe the fact I get to stay here. It is so pretty. Once it starts to rain, it gets a bit chilly.真的好大呀！
我要看一下，来等马来款。我们昨天跑进了差不多20匹马。
20 horses had broken into their pasture yesterday. Local herders let their horses roam free, and someone left the gate open. The horse found it and went straight for the grass. I'm thinking, what's the big deal? There's grass literally everywhere. But he explains that each family owned their section of land, and when random horses come in, They don't just eat, they completely destroy the grassland. Him and 2 others spent hours yesterday chasing them out. The wind, the grass, all these horses moving together like they're dancing. He told me if I'd be there in person, I would have cried from how beautiful it was. And I believe him. The staff were all young people who came here, fell in love with the place, and just stayed. He mentioned that he wasn't supposed to be here at all. This place wasn't on his travel plans.
然后是我伊宁的朋友跟我说，我来伊犁了，要不就是可以推荐我去山上住一个晚上。
But one night became a week. My travel buddy had a return ticket, and I didn't. So when he left, I just stayed. First, I volunteered at a farmhouse to have an excuse to stick around. And one night, I was just watching sunset. There's this dog called Tofu, and he was watching sunset with me. Tofu's dad owned this hotel, and I met the owner by accident. A week later, I am running the place for the owner. Funny how life works, right? From passing through to actually living here. You plan for one night and somehow find home. We are strangers, yet somehow similar. Both of us searching for that sense of belonging. He decided to stay, found his place here, and I can't help but wonder this might be it for me too. All the staff members are super sweet and they invite me to have dinner with them. They're having lao mian. It's basically when you have a bunch of leftover from your fridge and then you cook them together and then you put them on top of noodles. It's delicious.
我就以为新疆没有芹菜，我以为这里只有肉。
It's a perfect dish for rainy day.
这菜是哪里来的？没想到能运那么远。
因为是真正的新疆汉人，羊肉一口不带吃的。
真的？那怎么吃？就喝奶吗？
吃猪肉呀。
And it's a very popular local dish usually people order. After last night, I have learned that this place is actually safe. It was just getting here was dangerous. Today, I'm taking you behind the mountain to see the summer pastures. This is where the herders bring their horses in summer. Fun fact I learned today: if you let horses run freely, they never stop eating. They don't know when they're full. So herders fence off the winter pastures to save grass for later. That's where they sleep. Keep them warm at night. Even though during the daytime it's quite hot, it's about 70 degrees, but at night it's quite chilly. It's kind of crazy, but when I was here, some nights it was howling. Right now it's late August, as you can tell that the grass is no longer high. Later during winter season when there's snow, the herders will move the horses down to winter pasture, which is where I'm staying. Right across the summer pasture, you will see a huge line of tourists are waiting to take photos. What I'm gonna show you is quite interesting. Majority of the tourists who came to this village is because a photo was shot here, went viral on Chinese social media. On social media, it seems like just you with the nature, but the reality is
And also there's a place that just people, I don't know, this is a very interesting place. Like you can definitely see this a lot in China, like where they kind of just circle this area and then turn it into a place where people can take pictures.
The irony is, if they just walk across, hang out where the summer pasture is, they would get that experience from the photo. But then you won't get the swim, so the kids from the nomadic herders were leading baby goats around trying to make snack money from tourists. It's quite funny because they honestly don't care about money just because they're so young. And they're very cute. I gave this girl my snack and she let me hug her goat.
真的吗？你叫什么名字？谢谢你哦。
And this one boy, the second he got his snack, he just left his goat with me and ran off. I'm standing there like, brother, and you worry your goat's gonna run away. So I have to protect his goat for a little bit to make sure he's not leaving.
"你怎么那么喜欢人家屁股呢？你好执着啊！
你为什么喜欢摸屁股？
Look at this tiny one. He's still sleeping. He's only 3 weeks old. The hotel guest was making fun of them, saying that the economy must be rough if he's already working. I kept wondering, was it like growing up here? In the mountains, on horses, just free. I want to learn how to ride a horse so bad growing up, but we never have the fund. So here I am. The friend I met yesterday, they introduced me to this herder, and he has a couple of horses. The herder gave me all his tips, but somehow the horse just didn't listen to me. You can totally see how uncomfortable I look. I took a 3 days riding course 3 years ago and loved it, but I have the memory of a goldfish.
小心腿啊！对，感觉会很痛。
He got so annoyed, he just hopped on behind me. I do feel a little bit nervous and shy just cause you know what I mean. He is a gentleman, he doesn't sit really close to me, like there's a gap there, which is great. He asked me my age, and turned out I'm 1 year older than him, and this motherfucker called me auntie. So disrespectful, so I made him call me sister instead.
你们都吸烟？
你猜我多大了
？18，他抽烟那18岁了，不然不合法是不是？
我他妈是人贩子，你跟我说这个不合法？
他真是人贩子
啊！他是我弟弟啊。
他是，那你就是人贩子，你让我下来，要直播，免得被卖了，咋办？
那是国外，大姐，这是国内，你在开玩笑。
The whole 3 hours was quite fun. He showed me all the secret spots, amazing views, and I got better at riding horses.
再骑。
At the end of the session, I can comfortably riding by myself. Since it's the first time we met, I didn't really record that much footage, but as you can tell, I got a little bit more comfortable hanging out with him and his friends. He even took me to visit his yurt, his little cow, and his sister. To get to the center of the village, you will need to hitchhike. We went to a local convenience store and I got my first cowboy hat. We're heading to town right now, so hopefully we can catch a car to go in.
回去要去村子里是吗？可以载我们的顺风车。哦，可以。但是会紧哦。
好，我也上红牌，你坐前面。好。哇，你对我那么好。对呀。那你先进去。
没事，你先上吧。
我
上吧。
这马在下班。
不对。
哇，他们好整齐哦。
这群马就是昨天跑
进去。
你是广州？
对。
我们也是广州啊。
真的吗？广州哪里？
在广州，我
们在广州过来。
是县门。走
We're officially here.
采购去。请你吃我们这边难得的美味，非常的难得，真的。
We're still walking toward the market. 这就是你的市中心。哇，我能拍吗？这里？
可以可以。
可以吗？
当然可以。
害羞跟我说。害羞去观点。它是酸奶不放进去会烂掉吗？
不会烂掉。
哦，那好啊。They have most necessity, but it's quite interesting that the cookie just out in the open. Like, interesting. Will it get soggy, I wonder. Wait, did someone eat that? Wow, this is so big. Nice. Oh, this smells actually pretty good.
别卖水了。扛哪儿去呀？一会儿我们挨个给你扛。
戴这个是为了什么呢？好看，帅气。哪一个帅气呢？
就是我觉得黑的更符合你的气质一点。
你觉得 OK 吗？
我觉得你戴黑色非常。
拜。那心里想啥我还能不知道？
你好，这个好配你哦。还有妈的感觉。
需要戴点绿色的帽子。
绿色的呀。
是吧？
我觉得其实不错啊，有头发就是不一样。
谁没有头发？
我是没有头发的人。
就这个超级好吃。哪一个？
谢谢哦，帅。这是奶吗？还是 cheese 啊？
奶砖。
哇，感觉好好吃。
好吃吗？
好软啊！
正不正？
好软啊！牙齿。哇。
奶味如何？
很小。This is the center part of the village where they have built some restaurants, accommodation, and hangout spot for tourists. It's also the only place to shop for basic necessities. Well, it might be enough for a couple of nights, but if you plan to stay longer, you will need to drive over 4 mountains, about a 3 hours journey, to find more options. Most tourists come here for the view, but usually only stay for 1 night and leave due to lack of infrastructure here. On the way home, this man at the market stopped me and offered me his barbecue for free. I rejected immediately, but he insisted. Didn't want money.
我一直说开了没吃，那我就请你吃饭，看一下我们家和别人家有什么区别。
你要上镜哦。
我本身就是我。
真的吗？
不是，小红书搜他口述全是我。
真的吗？哇，今天终于遇见了个网红了。
开玩笑。
煮菜的时候，那就跑这儿来了呢。生活，哎呀，来好久了？
这10几年。
哦，我有钱。
钱我不收，钱不收，你听我说完啊。钱不收，第一是缘分，你先吃完之后，我们家和别人家到底有什么区别？啊，我们家好不好吃？
男生能发进去。
白色，哎呀，美国的客人可以。对，就10排道往下走。
哇，可以先生，我点个赞。
必须吃。
有小羊的有。
这还是小的。
喵喵喵喵喵喵。
那就3口肉，不要辣。
哇，苦但是其实很好吃的。
放在下面，它那个味道会很香。
他帮我挑。So mom, you're wrong this time. I didn't die. Didn't get kidnapped, thankfully. No one tried to harvest my organs. The danger was never the strangers,
The danger was in the goodbyes I didn't see coming. Though, Mom, you were right about one thing. Someone did try to keep me here forever. Just not the way you imagined.